Yehezq'ėl chapter 26. And it came to be in the 11th year, on the first of the new moon, the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, because Tzor has spoken against Jerusalem, aha, she, the gateway of the peoples, has been broken, she has been turned over to me, let me be filled, she has been ruined. Therefore thus said the Master Yahweh, See, I am against you, O Tzor, and shall cause many nations to come up against you, as the sea causes its waves to come up. And they shall destroy the walls of Tzor, and they shall break down her towers, and I shall scrape her dust from her, and shall make her like a shining rock. She shall be a place for spreading nets in the midst of the sea, for I have spoken, declares the Master Yahweh. And she shall become plunder for the nations, while her daughter villages which are in the fields are killed by the sword. And they shall know that I am Yahweh. For thus said the Master Yahweh, See, I am bringing against Tzor from the north Nebuchadrezzar, sovereign of Babel, the sovereign of sovereigns, with horses and with chariots, and with horsemen, even an assembly, and many people. With the sword he shall kill your daughters in the field, and he shall heap up a siege mound against you, and shall build a wall against you, and shall raise a large shield against you, and set the blow of his battering rams against your walls, and break down your towers with his weapons. From his many horses their dust shall cover you. From the noise of the horsemen and vehicles and chariots your walls shall shake as he enters your gates, as men enter a city that is breached. With the hooves of his horses he tramples all your streets, he kills your people by the sword, and the columns of your strength shall fall to the ground. And they shall plunder your riches, and they shall loot your merchandise, and they shall break down your walls, and destroy your pleasant houses, and they shall put your stones, and your timber, and your dust in the midst of the water. And I shall cause the sound of your songs to cease, and let the sound of your lyres be heard no more. And I shall make you like a shining rock, and let you be a place for spreading nets, never to be rebuilt. For I Yahweh have spoken, declares the Master Yahweh. Thus said the Master Yahweh to Tzor, Would the coastlands not shake at the sound of your fall, when the wounded cry, when the killing occurs in your midst? And all the princes of the sea shall come down from their thrones, and they shall lay aside their robes, and take off their embroidered garments, and put on trembling, and sit on the ground. And they shall tremble continuously, and they shall be astonished at you. And they shall take up a lamentation for you, and say to you, How you have perished, O one inhabited by seafaring men, the city well praised, who was strong at sea, she and her inhabitants, who put their fear on all her inhabitants. Now the coastlands tremble on the day of your fall, and the coastlands by the sea shall shudder at your going out. For thus said the Master Yahweh, When I make you a ruined city, like cities no longer inhabited, when I bring the deep upon you, and great waters cover you, then I shall bring you down with those who go down into the pit, to the people of old, and I shall make you dwell in the lowest part of the earth, in wastes of old, with those who go to the pit, so that you do not return. But I shall establish splendor in the land of the living. I make you a horror, and let you be no more. And you are sought for, but never found again, declares the Master Yahweh.